Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori and this is With Love from Tori. I am so excited to be filming a makeup tutorial for you guys. Today's tutorial is going to be specifically eyeshadow. I saw on TikTok a makeup look that is similar to one that I used to do. I will put it right here and I want to try to recreate it for you guys. I will say I am not aiming to get this exact makeup look step by step. It just reminds me of a look that I used to do that I want to recreate. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys step by step. I think it will look similar to this one, but I want to add some of my own things to it. Here is a sneak peek of how the makeup look that I am doing today came out. I always want to include that sneak peek in the video for you guys. And yeah, let's get started. So I already did my eyebrows. I'm sorry if you can hear the chair. This chair makes a little bit of noise, but I already did my eyebrows. I did them a little bit differently today. So usually I go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Duo. I actually have it. This is what I usually use, and I think I did include it in a previous video, but I just want to show you guys again in this video. I used this NYX brow pen. I will link it below. This is actually how I used to do my brows a while ago, but I stopped, and I just wanted to try the old way today, and I actually really like how they came out. My eyebrows are naturally sparse, so all I did was I use the soap method. I have my soap right here. I use the soap as almost a gel to lay my eyebrows down flat. It can even be compared to a wax. And then I just go in and I fill in the sparse areas with this NYX Lift and Snatch pen. And I really like how my eyebrows came out today, so I'm not mad about that. Okay, so I am just going to jump right in now that I've told you about the brows. I'm kind of debating on how I want to do the concealer, but I guess I'll go in with 3 different concealers. This is my first time doing it like this, so we'll see how it goes. But I find if I only use this concealer, it's not light enough for the white eyeshadow that I want to use here. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow right here in the closer to the corner of my eye. I'm going to use this one right here just throughout the middle of my eye, and then I am going to go ahead and add this one in the outer, almost underlining my eyebrows with it. I will put them all on the screen so you guys can see the shades. I'm going to go in with the first shade. This one is Porcelain, and I am going to just underline my eyebrows with it. Hopefully it doesn't come out any differently. I don't think it will. I just get nervous if I go out of order or just do something that I don't usually do. Just bringing this to the middle, but also to the outer corner of my brow. And I'm not putting a lot. I think with these concealers, a little bit goes a long way. A little bit of the white to the corner of my eye. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, honestly, that's all I'm gonna add. And then I'm gonna take my concealer brush. This is what I'm currently using. It's just a fluffy brush to blend everything out. Blend to the best of your ability. I always say blend to the best of your ability because I want to make sure I'm being very inclusive. And if someone may have, maybe someone is unable to blend as much as someone else blends, and I don't want to be, I want to include everyone. So that's why I say blend to the best of your ability. I think that's blended out pretty nicely. I am going to go in with this Morphe. I think this may be new, but it is a Morphe setting powder, and it's just in the shade Translucent. And I'm just gonna pack it on here and then put it on my lid. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. While I am blending this other eye, I want to just talk a little bit about my channel. When I first started this channel, I honestly thought that I would only be posting mid-size fashion content. I think that was the inspiration behind starting my channel, but I've honestly fell in love with doing makeup videos. I honestly did not expect it. I think I did one makeup video and enjoyed it so much that that's all that I've been doing lately. But the goal is to get back to mid-size fashion. I did get a couple fall pieces that I really love that I want to include in a video, so please expect that. And yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I think that my first video was an introduction and it was only mid-size fashion. I don't think I talked about makeup much at all, but here I am only doing makeup videos. So I just want to make it clear that the mid-size fashion videos are coming. I think that those are I'm very passionate about doing mid-size fashion and just making sure that anyone who needs clothing inspiration can come to my channel to find it. But I also have a passion for fashion. I said that in my first video, I said that I almost went to school for fashion design and I ended up switching. And I really want to get back to styling pieces because that's something that I enjoy as well. I just didn't think that I would love doing makeup videos this much. The eyes are prepped and now I'm gonna dive in to doing the eyeshadow. So I am gonna go in with this Morphe brush. You guys know how much I love Morphe brushes. I actually got some more last weekend, so I'm so excited. This is one of the new ones that I got, and this is the M331 brush. It is a eye blender, and that's exactly what I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna take this shade right here in my Makeup by Mario palette, and I am going to go in at the middle of my eye, above the crease. You guys can see I have the crease right here. I'm going above there and all the way up to the eyebrows, and I'm just going to use this as a transition shade. I have the transition shade applied on this eye. Just going to add a little bit more. I'm going in to do the other eye, and I'm going to do the exact same thing right above the crease. So I am finished with the transition shade, but I just realized I didn't add tape on my outer corners, so I'm gonna go and do that. I am just using washi tape, and this will just help me, especially when I am going to do my eyeliner. Okay, so I added the tape on the outer corners of my eyes, so now we can resume the makeup look. Next, I am going to go in with the lightest shade in the palette right here, and I am going to be using this Morphe brush. It is M421. I'm not sure if they still have it. I do not believe they have this brush in store. I will try to link it if I can, but if not, I will link a similar brush. Okay, I'm just gonna go on the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to go on top of the crease just because I want the white to be brought up a little bit. Started applying it on this eye, but I wanted to tell you guys that this is the center of my eye. I'm going a little bit past just because I like the white to just go past the center, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. I see sometimes people just put it in the corner, or maybe they just only put it on the front part of the eye. Sorry if I don't get the terminology correct, but I just wanted to make it known that I'm going past the center of the eye just because that's the look that I like and that I'm going for. Now I'm going to get started on the other eye, but I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I just finished the eyeshadow on this eye, and I just wanted to update you guys. I did the exact same thing, and I'm also going back in with this brush and dipping it in the same color, and I am just going over a little bit just to make sure it blends and transitions perfectly. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, now I am going to do the outer corner of my eye. I am going to go in with this shade right here. You can tell this has been one of my favorite shades. This shade I honestly didn't use a ton. I think it fell out at some point, but this has been one of my favorite shades in the palette. I'm going to go in, almost smoke it out. I want to blend the transition shade. I want to blend the white eyeshadow, and then I want to smoke it out. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Next, I want to go in with a even darker shade, and I am going to use this brush. Once again, it's a Morphe brush. It is an M303. We'll try to link it down below. I'm going to take a even darker shade right here, and I'm going to go over the end to almost create a smoky cat eye effect. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. I really like how that looks so far. Now I'm going to get started on the eyeliner. I've been using this brush that I got from my local hair store. That's like a tongue twister. I have been using this brush that I got from my local hair store, and I've been going in with the Super Precise eyeliner from Essence. I've just been putting a lot of it on the back of my hand. It dries fast, and I think that's why I've just been having to do so much at one time. So once again, I'm using this brush because I have more control, and I am just going to do a wing. I just did the wing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face really quick, and then I will come back and finish up the look for you guys. Okay guys, I am back. I went ahead and did the rest of my face, but now I want to come in and finish off my eyes. The first thing that I want to do is go in and add the eyeliner. This is an eyeliner just from my local beauty supply store, hair store. I am just going to add it on both the top and the bottom. Okay, this eye is done, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Ow, I just kind of poked myself in the eye. Hopefully it doesn't water. I want to make sure I get the inner corners. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and add the mascara on both the top and the bottom. Now I am not doing lashes on, well, just in general with today's video, but you can add lashes. I've been just enjoying experimenting with my natural lashes and mascara. That is coat one. I'm gonna do 2 coats of each. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the other eye. I have 2 of these, and I just want to make sure I'm using the newest one. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let me just try to clean up this little area. Okay. I want to add a little bit more blush. I feel like I'm adding more because it's not really showing up on camera, but just looking in my mirrors, it is showing up, so that kind of drives me crazy. Maybe I need to get better lighting, but for now, we just use what we have. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I am so happy with how it came out. Want to give you guys a close-up? Yay! I am so excited with how this look came out. I think you could even add glitter on the inner corner, but I would just wear it like this. But being that it is holiday season and this is a perfect look for Christmas, if you like glitter, you can add it. I just don't want to add it. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed doing this makeup look so much, and I cannot wait for my next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!